The General Kenobi sponsor is Ahmad El-Baksami from Kuwait. In this video on Star Wars Rebellion, we'll be going through the command phase, the second phase in the game round. During this phase, players will move their units and reveal missions. The players take turns taking actions, starting with the rebel player. Players may either activate a system or reveal a mission. A player may pass their action at any time, and once both players have passed, they proceed to the refresh phase. Before we take a look at actions, let's look at the board. The board has 8 regions, which are separated by orange borders. Each of these regions contains 4 systems. The board features 32 systems in total. Every system has a planet and the system's name. In addition, each planet has surrounding space around it, and each system has borders. Ground units are always placed on the planet, while ships are placed in the space outside. Most of the systems on the board are populous, meaning they have a loyalty space and resource icons. Some systems are remote, which means they have neither a loyalty space nor resource icons. Action 1. Activating a system. To activate a system, a player takes one leader from the leader pool and places it within that system. Activating the system allows the player to move units and initiate combat. Once a system is activated, the player may move any ships from adjacent systems to the activated system. A player cannot move units out of a system that contains one of their own leaders. As shown on the player sheet, some ships have a transport capacity. A Super Star Destroyer, for example, has a capacity of 8. Each incoming ship is able to bring ground units equal to its transport capacity. TIE fighters also require transport as if they were ground units. After moving units to a system with units of the opposing faction, players will resolve a combat, which will be detailed in a later video. These are tactic values. If a leader does not have any tactic values, then they cannot activate a system. Mon Mothma and Boba Fett do not have any tactic values. Immediately after Imperial ground units move into a system, the rebel player must declare whether the rebel base exists in that system. Action 2. Revealing a mission. To do this action, a player chooses one of their face-down mission cards that a leader is assigned to, then flips it over and reads it aloud. Missions each have a skill requirement in the top corner. This is the minimum number of skill icons that the assigned leaders must match in order to reveal said mission. The more matching icons of a leader, the more likelihood of success. Missions with this diplomacy symbol usually provide loyalty or units. Intel missions can help acquire objective cards for the rebels, while Imperial Intel can help locate the rebel base. Spec Ops missions help the rebels destroy Imperial units. These mission types help capture rebel leaders for the Imperial player. Logistical missions help rebels move units to and from the base, while the Imperial player uses these to build special units or produce them quicker. Mission cards use 2 terms to dictate the outcome of the card. The word resolve means the card's ability automatically occurs and cannot be opposed. The word attempt means the ability is only performed if the mission succeeds. The mission automatically succeeds unless it is opposed by an opponent's leader. The player must declare which system the mission is being attempted in. The leader is then placed in the declared system. Note: if the mission is attempted or resolved in the rebel base, the leader is placed in the rebel base space of the board. If a player ever uses a starting mission card, that card is returned to the player's hand. Other cards are discarded after use. Let's talk about opposing a mission. The rebel player has revealed this mission card, Wookiee Uprising. It requires at least 3 Spec Ops skills to be revealed, which are provided by Solo and Leia. This card says to attempt in the Kashyyyk system, so both leaders are placed there. The opponent now has a chance to oppose the mission by sending one leader from their leader pool to that system. If both players have a leader in the system, the mission is considered to be opposed. Next, both players roll dice equal to the combined skill icons on all their leaders in the system. They only roll for skill icons that match the mission's skill requirement. For example, 3 dice are rolled for Solo and Leia, and 3 are rolled for Vader's 3 icons. Both the hit and the direct hit results are worth 1 success, while any dice of this special result is worth 2 successes. The player attempting the mission must roll more successes than the opposing player. If the player rolls equal to or less than the opposing player, the mission fails and the ability is not performed. A couple of notes. First, if a mission is attempted against a leader, it is attempted in that leader's system. Second, some mission cards have a leader's image below the skill requirement. Any leader may attempt the mission, but if the specified leader attempts, 2 successes are automatically added to the dice roll. If it is a resolve mission, then the card will list an additional effect for using that leader. In the next video, we'll be looking at the third phase, the refresh phase. The executive sponsor of this series is Gabriel Thorn. The high ground sponsors are Mikam and Kjeld Pedersen.